where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die. And these shields, boys. Remember this day, man, for it will be yours for all time.
Spartans, lay down your weapons!
Persian! Come and get them!
Yo, welcome back. Appreciate you stopping back in for another video, and happy Thanksgiving. I hope everything is well and you had a good time. I'm dropping another video today on the Civil War Vol.1 intro. The Civil War I already believe we're already in. That's happening now. That was happening before this election. And I'm going to tie some things up for you. Tie in some things for you. And see if it makes any sense to you of what maybe has been happening in the past. But here, this guy, we all know this guy. The guy was the Dallas shooter, Mekhi Xavier Johnson, the Army Reserve. They got kicked out of the Army 2016 for harassing a fellow soldier. This guy, we all know, killed 5 police officers. 5 police officers. This guy maybe was involved with BLM in the beginning. And but very important detail I want to bring up about this guy was he was from and grew up in North County, Texas, in a town called Mesquite, Texas. Very, very important where I'm going to tie this in to you guys about this guy. Very, very strange that I stumbled on it and I haven't seen. I remember this is the reason why I wanted to make a YouTube videos in the first place when this happened a long time ago. How I tied it in, and then I'm like posting stuff, and I don't have Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, so. But me saying something on YouTube and it gets taken down. But now you got this guy, Stephen Paddock. We know him too, the Las Vegas shooter that killed 60 people and wounded over 400 people. We know this guy. This guy was very sloppy. You know, very sloppy. He smoked up the rooms. If he had a little bit of, to tell you the truth, I think there's more involved with this situation, but I proceed to go on with him because I'm tying 2 people together. He very sloppy, smoked up the rooms, killed himself. Money was transferred. You got the ladies, the eyewitnesses say that the ladies said you people are gonna pay for what you did, or maybe they said something in the race terms. You got this country concert going on. Maybe these people are Trump supporters. I'm tying up, I'm wrapping up this present for you. Tying it all together, Tying it all together. Trying to make it make sense to you. You got this guy. Nobody knows what he barely did for a living. He was a professional gambler. Big name gamblers didn't know him. The house knew him, but big names didn't know him. He's making all this money. We don't know what he's doing. Got, nothing to back up nothing about this guy. We have nothing. He smoked up the room, shot himself, he shot at basically what they want you to believe is he shot at the security guard at the door, and then he offed himself. I mean, why even, I don't know. I don't see it playing out like that. I thought this was all about guns in the beginning, so I just looked around a little bit. harder, just a little bit. I got tired because I believe every time somebody is a big shooting, they want to take away guns. They want to blame the gun. You want to, you know. But Paddock's records, and what am I looking for? There it is. Wow. He also lived in Mesquite, Texas as well. What a coincidence. He used to work. Where is it at? 60-year-old gunman accused of a mass shooting in Las Vegas lived in North Texas recently as of 2010. Look at those 3 addresses. I think the last picture was him. I think he lived there till 2014. And he lived in 3 addresses. His mom, he also, after the fact, he still visited his mom in Mesquite, Texas, too. I mean, I think that's just crazy. I think that is crazy. These two people lived in the same area at one time, but he continued. This guy had money. He moved around. I was going to read this one, but just basically saying that a lot of people liked him. They didn't know. It was like, didn't know about this guy. So I'm believing he's a gambler. He's good with people. He's sending money over there. People liked him. Well known. But he wasn't well known to the house, to the big time gamblers. But this is what I do know. I do know in Gotham City, that Joker and Riddler lived in the same city. Am I lying? Am I lying? I might be right on that one. But to end this video real quick, because I gotta go to work. Las Vegas shooting still mystery as the FBI closes investigation. The case is closed now. I'm talking Stephen Paddock, Las Vegas. We don't know nothing. They closed the case. We don't know nothing about the biggest. We know about every shooting but that one. We don't know. And look who was the director. Look who's in charge of the FBI. Dude, he got a lot of things going. He has he's a big name during Trump's administration. This guy. I mean, if you just tie it all up and put it in the package for me, and I'll ship it out. It's too much everywhere. It's a mess. That's why I got to I'm going to roll out little videos at a time. Because there's no way you can just put this in one video. It's a mess, though. Everything's always end up as a mess. He closed. He did. He should have overseen the biggest shooting ever. He should have been. I don't know what happened. He should have been Comey. He should have been on top of this one. But we don't have case closed.